Hello everybody and welcome back to Tuesday Modern
Magic.
Indeed. So, we weren't around last week too much, but this week we'll have some more stuff for you. We've got two pretty sweet brews here. So I'm playing a deck that I'm calling The Reckoning, because it's a Boros Reckoner themed deck that's similar to Scridiculous, which we played a long time ago. But the general idea is you get Spitemares and Boros Reckoners in play, and then you wrath the board with something like a Blasphemous Act, or a Chain Reaction, or even just Pyroclasms are nice. And yeah, you just do that, redirect the damage, and Boros Reckoner is just a good card on its own. So, yeah, that's what I'm playing.
As for me, I'm playing another improvised list, except this one is going black because of all the comments about Herald of Anguish.
Yeah.
And then we also get to play Tezzeret Agent of Bolos, who also seems pretty decent since we're playing a whole bunch of artifacts.
Especially since he gets to go off the turn after you use him once.
Exactly.
Which is
He is a little harder to cast because he's not improvised, but
yeah.
I think it's still worth it.
Yeah, seems pretty good. So Zeta goes first. We haven't rolled this bone dice in long time.
Bones.
So let's roll some bones. 1.
I don't think the bone dice likes you.
Yeah. 4. All right. Cool. Wow. All right.
It didn't even flip.
Well, now I just need to know. Wow. What is happening here? Okay, that's new. We broke the streak. So you'll be going first, and we'll see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for myself, that's what I'm working with. Now, I should give you a little disclaimer, too. This deck is pretty slow for essentially a Boros damage-based deck. It is pretty slow, so I'm a little worried about crazy turn 1 shenanigans from you. But, yeah, go ahead. Because I know this deck is capable of some nutty things.
Darkslick Shores. Artificer's Assistant.
Yep.
A Mox Opal.
Yep.
Scrying 1.
See what I mean about the nutty things?
That just stays right there. Bone Saw, Bone Saw.
Oh, good lord. All right.
And we have 3 artifacts, so we'll equip the Bone Saw.
Sure.
Enter go.
All right. That was scary. That was a scary turn 1. Sacred Foundry tapped. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. So Darkslick Shores. Or Darksteel Citadel.
Close enough.
They're like the same thing, really. We can't quite do that, but we can cast Reverse Engineer. We're going to use this for Improvised.
Sure.
Not even for mana.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Draw 3 cards. Tormod's Crypt.
Yep. I don't think that does anything against me.
I don't think we need that. It's more just a Mox.
Not that that's why it's in there.
It's a Mox that occasionally has the upside in this deck. And it's going to be Bash for 2.
18.
Enter go.
Dep. Draw. I mean, maybe at some point that'll come in handy, but here's a Clifftop Retreat. And as sad as this is, and it is sad, I'm going to Whip Flare. Go.
That poor bird.
It's more the, crazy scry value that you can get off the thing that's annoying. More so than the 3 damage in the air, potentially.
A Sunken Ruin.
Yep.
And a Herald of Anguish.
Ew. Alright.
Improvised.
You got it.
And
so at the beginning of end step...
Of my end step, you have to discard a card.
Okay.
So, past the turn, you have to discard.
Discard a mountain. Untap. Oh boy. Here's a Clifftop Retreat and a Boros Reckoner. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. So have that. 1, 2, 3. Do one or the other. Polluted Delta. Which I think will just find me an island eventually. There it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, even with all the text that's on this card, the fact that it's just a 5/5 flyer is pretty scary.
Yeah. I don't think I'm really going to be sacrificing artifacts to kill that thing. I could.
Yeah. 4 mana and 2 artifacts to take care of the 3/3.
I think this turn we're going to play Tezzeret Agent Boros.
Okay.
I don't think I really care about him. Yeah, making a 5/5 doesn't sound great because the 5/5 is just going to reflect back at me.
Potentially. I'm still quite a ways off from Blasphemous Acting, even if you add another creature to the board.
Yeah, at least the 13 damage didn't happen, but... Yeah, we can't even block for him, now that I think about it, because you can attack and deal 5 damage. So we'll go up to 4.
Okay.
And... we shall take a Howling Mine.
Sounds good.
5 in the air.
Do you want to equip a bone saw first?
Oh yeah, I guess I do have 1 mana open.
As well.
6.
It actually changes the math, because that puts me to 12.
Yes, that is important then. Enter go.
I mean, you have 2, but it doesn't really change the math, I suppose. Oh, I have to discard a card, too.
Yes, you have to discard.
Yeah. Oh. I had that in my hand. Just forgot that I had to do that. Yeah, 3 of him.
Yeah, he will take that. Go to 1.
I will Arid Mesa for Mountain, cast a Spitemare. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Puts me to 11.
Plus with him.
Yep.
I was thinking, which one of those do we take? None of them are very exciting. We will take a Dark Steel Citadel.
Okay.
Play that. And a Howling Mine.
Yeah.
And a Bastion Inventor. Because I have to pay
no-
2 for him.
No card draw for me.
And tap all my artifacts.
Okay.
And then we will equip this Bone Saw to our Herald of Anguish.
The tap bone saw. Guess they're both
and
tapped.
7.
I got a 4.
Enter go. Discard a card.
Oh, Boros Charm.
Huzzah.
Oh,
Am I just dead?
Yeah.
Ah.
I thought I did the math wrong, but actually you playing that.
Oh no.
gave me Xaxes. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Blasphemous Act. 13 damage to each creature.
Ah.
So the way this works, I mean, you can...
I only have 1 mana, so I
Yeah.
can't. Well, I guess shrinking them doesn't do anything anyway. I need 4
really.
mana.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Wow. Okay. That was a good land off the top because apparently that gave me Xaxes. So
I
yeah,
even needed the land.
I did. I totally did.
I figured you had a Blasphemous Act, but
Yeah. Yeah. So if you've never seen this combo, the way this works is really cool. Blasphemous Act costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. So as I explained, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it costs 4 less to cast, and then I have 5 mana to pay for the rest of it. And Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature, so that will wipe the board. But then both of these, when they get dealt damage, I get to redirect that damage somewhere else.
To target creature or player.
Yeah, so I believe I will 26 you to the face.
Dead.
Right. This is a Bastion Inventor. Oh, man. Okay, so that's game 1. We'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for me, that's what I'm working with. Right.
Watery Grave tapped. Bone Saw.
Yeah.
Enter go.
Raw. Here's a mountain. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. Dark Sticks. Dark Slick Shores.
Yeah.
Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble.
Okay.
I was saving them because I thought if I draw
Yeah.
a bird, but you know what? I don't actually want to draw a bird because I want to cast this turn. Reverse Engineer.
Oof, that's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Here's a Clifftop Retreat and a Near Heath Pilgrim. Soul Bond. When he's bonded, both creatures have lifelink. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. Mishra's Bauble. Polluted Delta. Can I do both? I can. So Polluted Delta. Going to 19 will get me an island.
Okay.
Two mana for Howling Mine.
Yep.
And
I
then
assume I don't get to use that.
a Bastion Inventor.
Yeah.
So no, you do not get to use that.
Okay.
Because yes, Howling Mine has the old artifact wording where it doesn't work if it's tapped, which is what makes this deck so good, because Improvise allows us to tap it constantly. Enter go.
Yeah, and then you just get the benefit.
Exactly.
From
I get to draw the card because it untaps on my upkeep,
Yeah.
and then we get to spend it as mana.
Well, this is horribly unexciting, but Exile Simian Spirit Guide, Boros Reckoner, pair with the Pilgrim, and I'm not attacking you, so go ahead.
You don't want to attack your 2/1 that gives your other
Not
creature
particular.
a lifelink? Swamp. Black for Herald of Anguish.
All right. Did you draw 2 cards?
I did not. Thank you for reminding me.
After you just finished explaining why Howling Mine's so good.
And do I think I do. I don't like that. I'm scared of a Blasphemous Act just gaining you stupid amounts of life.
I mean, I'm 4, 5, 6. I need
Yeah,
3 more mana.
I guess you are a ways away from that, but the lifelink is also annoying. 4.
16.
And it is your go.
Speaking of Blasphemous Acts. Okay. Normally, we would throw this game out. But this is so awesome that I need to keep this in. Boros Charm, indestructible.
In response,
Oh, you got something?
I'll sack an artifact
right.
to give that -2/-2.
Yeah, that's gonna do it, isn't it? Right. I forgot you could do that.
I think I know what you're going to do.
I don't think you do, because I didn't have another land.
Yeah.
Bolt him and then gain infinite life. But yeah. So that triggers first. This dies.
Yes, so that dies. Doesn't matter that it's
no longer has
indestructible
life
because it
point.
has no toughness.
Yeah.
So that's still indestructible though.
It is still
But yeah,
indestructible.
the combo he's talking about is that Boros Reckoner can redirect its damage to himself.
Yeah.
But since he had lifelink from the Nearheath Pilgrim, he just gains infinite life.
Ping pong it up itself. It also works with what's it called? Furnace of Rath. That's in this deck too, because
Furnace of Rath does infinite damage.
Yeah, it does infinite damage, but it's the same idea. You just ping pong the damage.
Yeah, as long as it's indestructible, then you can do stupid stuff. But Furnace of Rath doubles it each time.
Thank you for 3.
Yeah, don't really want to trade my Herald.
Yeah, I figured.
Had you discarded a card from Herald, actually?
Yeah, I guess it was in play, wasn't it? I did not. It was Spitemare.
16. Don't really want to trade my 5/5 that makes you discard stuff with a 3/3.
Yeah, I should probably learn to read cards that I've already seen. Go. Okay, I definitely lost then.
Untap.
Because there's no way I can win this now.
Huzzah! Herald of Anguish. Bottom ability, which I didn't think was going to do anything, did something. And draw from Howland.
That's one of those things that's like, it's printed on the card and you just wonder, like, why? Did they just need an extra thing to throw up on the card?
It makes sense. Like, you improvise them out, and then you don't really have a use for those artifacts anymore, so you use them as a removal spell.
I suppose.
And then he's making them discard, so they get even less resources.
I suppose.
No, it should do this properly.
It just feels like that to me. Like this...
Artificer's Assistant.
This could have been a rare if you take off that ability, but they needed a mythic, so they tossed on another ability.
Could have been. Mox Opal.
Yep.
I'll do that in the right order. I was going to cast the Mox Opal first, but then I remember there's an Artificer's Assistant. And... Bastion Inventor. Okay. I have to pay 1 more for because I got rid of one of my Mishra's baubles. And 9 you.
Take it. Go to 7.
Enter go.
End of turn. Simian Spirit Guide, bolt your face.
13.
That needed to be a land. It was not. Okay, that's 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
that wouldn't work.
It'd be 5 cheaper, so yeah, I don't think you could have Blasphemous Acted.
Nah.
Even if it does put me to 13.
3.
Am I afraid of anything? I mean, I guess you could redirect the damage, bolt that, but... Once again, did you discard from that? Because we're really good at remembering this.
Yeah, it's another Spitemare.
I think we'll keep that alive, so we'll just take it, go to 10.
Okay. I did it. Go.
Untap.
I'm just dead on board, right?
Draw for turn.
Yeah, I was dead on board no matter what.
Well, here's another Herald for your
Lord.
Anguish.
Okay. Why not?
And 9,
Yep.
13, 14.
Yeah, no, I was at 7, so I was dead no matter what. Even if I let this back to block. Alright, well, that was game 2. I should learn to read, apparently. And we'll see you in game 3. Alright, it's game 3. Show my hands. I'm gonna try real hard to read this time. That's what I've got. Go ahead.
And we've got... We always seem to have 2 of one card in my starting hand, and this time we doubled up on it. Whoop.
Alright. Battlefield Forge. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. That was a draw.
That was a draw?
Darkslick Shores.
Mm-hmm.
Mox Opal.
Yep. F6. I guess it's just 6 now.
Engineered Explosives.
Oh.
Engineered Explosives.
Okay.
Bone Saw.
You know, I turned around to get some nice great value soda raisin here, and then this happened.
Add a blue to get another Mox Opal.
What are you doing? What
We have
is
one
this?
blue floating,
Okay.
and we'll use it to cast a Bastion Inventor with one card left in hand.
Wow. You just dumped your entire hand minus the card you drew this turn?
Yeah.
Good lord.
It is actually minus the card I drew this turn, which
Oh.
is unfortunate because I kind of wanted to cast that one instead, but I'd have to draw a card anyway, so we'll do it this way.
All right.
A 4/4. Enter go.
And it has hexproof, so...
It is pretty
probably
annoying for your
sticking
deck
around. That is probably sticking around. Here's a
because your
plains.
3/3s can't trade with it.
True. Go ahead.
Untap.
And they can't
Draw for
even
turn.
they can't even like double trade for it by taking the damage and then sending the 3 damage.
That's what I mean. Like they
It's
can't,
hexproof. Yeah.
they can't redirect the damage, so they can't just trade for it 1-for-1. 4.
16.
And if that was an artifact, but it's an artificer's assistant.
Okay.
Enter go.
And a turn I will lightning helix you, taking 1 damage but gaining 3 of it back.
17.
So I go to 18. And I'm doing that because I don't really care about that guy, and
Yeah, I
like
kind of
having-
dumped my hand already.
Yeah. Ouch. 17. Reckoner. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. Hmm. 5.
Take it. 12.
You don't want to trade that 3/3 for my bird?
No. Not particularly.
Once again, it's not an artifact, and that's really all we needed was an artifact. So, it's going to be a very... do we worry about Blasphemous Act yet?
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you cast one thing, unless I get like a Simian Spirit Guide, I won't be able to Blasphemous Act.
Here is a 2/2.
Yeah.
Who has the option of making me creatures, which is why I'm scared, but it's just
Oh,
a 2/2.
sure. Yeah.
Enter go.
Yeah, I guess that is an issue, huh?
Because I could hilariously blow up one of these engineered explosives on 0 and make 4 1/1s.
Really?
Well, because whenever a non-token
Yeah, I
artifact is put
guess.
into a graveyard.
I guess, yeah.
So,
Good lord.
it is an
that's
option
pretty
to
cool.
turn my I wasted these engineered explosives
Yeah.
as moxin into something. But making a whole bunch of 1/1s unless I'm going to kill you with them seems like a bad plan.
Yeah. 3.
We shall take that. Going to 14,
Okay.
which is the kind of number I like to be at against a deck that likes to do 13 damage.
Sacred Foundry tapped. Ouch. I go to 11, which is not where I want to be necessarily, but here's another Reckoner. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn.
It makes servos, right? On the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunken Ruin. Which we will tap for a colorless to equip our bird.
Yep.
And then we shall
Bashish.
attack. So do I attack with this and you just block it?
Probably not. I mean, maybe.
It gets your Blasphemous Act low, but does it get it low enough? If you have a land, like you can cast it next turn,
Yes.
and I'm dead if you have it.
4, 5, 6. Is 6 coming in right now?
But if you have a land and this dies,
Yeah.
I'm still dead. So I think we leave it back.
Leave it back?
That's tough. No, we're going to throw it in.
Throw it in. How do I get punished by this? I mean...
Whether you need that for Blasphemous Act or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's literally what it is.
I'll take 8. Go to 3.
Enter go.
What are you at? 14?
I'm at 14.
Oh, that's almost kind of close. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, that'll work. Attack you for 6.
That'll work. That'll work. I don't know what you have.
Are you planning
You know what?
on doing something?
Yeah. I am going to blow up an engineered explosives.
Okay.
So, 4 artifacts down. I get 4 servos. Wait, chump blocking doesn't work against you, right?
Not so much.
Right, I can't chump block you. Damn it! Well, no, because I only take 1 reflected.
If it's a blasphemous act, then
we'll
probably
block.
survive. Do you block both these like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're only 1/1,
yeah.
so I only take 2
no.
damage?
These don't have trample. Oh yeah, sure. Like I get the
yeah.
0.2 damage.
Yeah, you get a 0.2 damage.
Yeah, I'll point it at you.
Go to 12.
Yeah. Also, worth noting, if I gave these first strike, then I don't get the damage. Which is, interesting. But, what I actually had, chain reaction.
Oh!
X damage to each creature, X the number of creatures.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so these take 7 apiece, you take 14. I actually don't think it mattered if you did that or not.
I don't think it did. I was thinking,
I had
like...
just enough for that.
Like, what is he doing? Like, is whip flare enough?
Yeah.
Because I take the 6. I'm like, is that enough? I don't know. So just block, because it's funnier.
It's chain reaction.
It's engineered explosives versus fire.
That was pretty sweet, actually.
But yeah,
I think that was totally right.
I drew this on my first turn, and I'm like, do I wait for a turn because I needed to draw another artifact?
Yeah.
Because I needed the mana from that Mox Opal. And it's a good thing I didn't and just went for the 4/4, because he just sat dead in my hand, so far away from it forever.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, because it took me a while to get to that point. But that was a crazy game. You dumped your hand on turn 1. Yeah, I still managed to pull it out there with a really weird
4/4
Wrath.
hexproof.
4/4 hexproof. 7 cards for a 4/4 hexproof on turn 1. Oh man. So that was this matchup. I'm not like super stoked on this deck. It's kind of cool. It does some cool stuff.
But I think both of these decks, like, they're not the
pretty
best,
low-powered.
but they're funny.
They are funny, and they win in the most ridiculous ways too. Something about like just running out a bunch of Howling Mines, and then like I get it, but you don't.
Yeah, Howling Mines
It's just sweet.
is a mana rock.
Yeah,
I have these weird 0-drop artifacts that are actually Moxen.
yeah.
It's just I
But
have to
also
play
a Bonesaw.
Yeah, I also have to play. Well, yeah, like Bonesaw is by far the best because it gets to attach to those 4/4 hexproofers or my 5/5 flyer, which are just like mostly big bodies. Like Herald of Anguish is definitely better than the 4/4 Trampler I was trying out.
Yeah, definitely.
I still think the deck's a little too slow for the current modern game, but it's still fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mine is 100% too slow because I've been playing like quite a few of the brews that I've been playing recently. I've been like testing around versions of these on Magic Online. So if you ever want to randomly look in the modern rooms, Chubby Buddy on MTGO, that is my name, and I'm often in there testing out crazy decks. But yeah, so like almost every test game I did, I just play like Furnace of Rath and my opponent kills me because their damage gets doubled too. Yeah. So like this card's probably not good enough for modern, but this was fun. So
that's what's important.
That's what's important. And we'll see you on whenever we see you next. I'm not sure when that is anymore. Yeah, good.
Boy. Is that what you were waiting for?
I was waiting for something.